Alright, first set of 10. 0 purples. To be expected, to be honest. That's pretty much expected. But that's okay. We have things to do. We're going to move on to the next one, which... Oh, hold on. Shop reset. Ooh, multi-battles. Very nice. And the next one, which is... Grade 2, I guess, right? 2's a weird one, because for 2, you need 1 DPS. Well, it's a bit different because the layout's going to be weird, but TLDRs, you need 1 DPS, 2 tanks, and 2 healers typically. It's a very minimalistic setup. Again, it's a little different because, you know, we're low level at the moment, but that's the gist of it. So for us, we're going to just use probably 1 tank, 1 DPS, 1 healer for the bulk of the beginnings. Because he's going to do an earthquake, which is a bunch of AoE damage. And will be basically no damage at all from the beginning. I wish I could reach him. He's not big enough. Yeah. But for now, we just chill. That's the entire thing. It's a bunch of rock golems come in the middle. And we kill them, deal with the fact that there's a ton of AoE damage from the big boy. Then we kill the big boy eventually. But we'll be experiencing very little of any of this. Because we're just going to be the minimalistically healing and tanking, and that should take care of bulk of this. And he's going to get killed eventually. But when the platforms change, it's actually easier when it's a central platform versus the split here. I don't have any good healers, which is annoying, but actually probably have to put Rex down here. I didn't have enough block to take care of it all. Probably just have to put Rex in general down and not use Gluttony. Or maybe you can use Gluttony, but facing left on the right side. That might be better. Yeah. We're not going to destroy any of our jewelry in the beginning, because I have literally nothing. And anything is better than nothing, so we'll take it. Wow, look at that. Alright, we'll come back when the arena changes, or we're at 6. We got our first purple amulet here. It has stats. It's HP main stat, but that's fine. It has stats, you know? That's literally all that matters. So the first problem's arising here. You'll be able to see it in a second. The earthquake is doing so much that my Camille is almost dying from the AoE. I have no way of getting to 6 without making her stronger, because she's just going to die from the AoE. Which is the entire point of this raid, is managing that AoE damage. But yeah, she's just gonna kill herself basically. Because you can see next, I can maybe survive the next one, but the following one will for sure be the end of me, because I'm just gonna be dead. Gluttony and Rex are doing fine. They're surviving all of that, but the AoE from Earthquake, the actual slam during, oh, another purple, is the problem, I would say. So we have to deal with, we'll have to navigate that whole situation soon. Might just have to put whatever gear I have. Ooh, attack bonus with healing effect and attack. All right, Camille's gonna get that, because I just have to get stats on her. I don't think it's, I mean, she's not even leveled really fully, but this will be nice. This will give her a much more potent heal. It probably will almost double her healing, realistically. But she needs defenses as well. Ooh, big healing effect. Very good. This ring is a nice chunk of HP. That'll actually be pretty huge on her. Okay, here comes the earthquake. Moment of truth. And... well, she's healing way more, and she barely survived. But her heal is actually a lot higher. If I actually didn't place Gluttony down, it might be better, because it's less people to heal, and she might heal herself more. That might be a thing I do, is... I just don't place Gluttony, because the juice ain't worth the squeeze, you know what I'm saying? Here's the next earthquake. Big heal on herself, hopefully. Yep, alright. That's a little close. I don't have Theowen ult up for this section, which is a problem. Rex is definitely going to go down. Alright, we're trying something different. So, Theowen, fine. I definitely have to wait to ult for the second time. I think we're going to have to... I have to wait to Theowen ult until it's the big wave of 8 of them. She just didn't heal herself that time. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so I can't do this yet. That's okay. Let us transition to Gear Raid 3, because that is a gear raid based off of ranged offense, and that is something my account definitely has. Gear Raid 2 is about tank and healers more than anything early on, and I ain't got diddly dick for tank and healers, so that is going to be fine. We could put... my Idril's naked. I'm putting assault in. The basis of this is going to be defending 3 points in like a right-left type of thing. But what we could basically do is I could put Calypso to the right there, put Nisalt to the left there, and then we could put Theowen in the middle, and then put someone else in the middle, like Zippity Zap, and then a healer just goes across, and that will take care of most everything. There's the boss. Oop, alright. So that's my little formation. This should work for up to 6. If I want, I could face Theowen right, face Calypso north. I like how I just went from right to north. And then I could fight the boss while this is all happening. But I think he can reach when she moves forward a little bit. Is his ult a different... No, it's the same AoE. Alright, so she moved closer, he could just kill him. Alright, so I did end up bringing in Idril and then just putting a couple pieces of gear on her. She's just kind of invaluable for this. Having now the suite of Calypso, Theowen, and Idril, they'll just kind of carry the entire place. Because I could do things like, you know, Idril ult, and she'll just help to clear across the map, which is really important for this type of content. It's not like perfect, but it's, you know, this is what she's made for. Ooh, an attack crit rate amulet. That's quite a treat. Alright, that is Gear Raid 3-4 complete. I also got another fucking nice little piece there. And that should finish the story. I'm not sure if I want to toss that on, though. Thinking, let's see what we got. Who do I not finish gearing out? It's a ring, or what is this? This is a ring, isn't it? It was a ring. Alright, put her on Calypso. It's the same set, and, you know, she's just going to be a lot of our single target for clan boss early on, so we want to get her as beefy as possible. Alright, what's next in the story? Claim. Clear stages in Gear Raid 3 to obtain 1 pace of epic or rare from the Twisted Blade set. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to do 4. I don't know if I could do 5. I could try 5. It says danger. I'll try 5. Yeah, I think 5 should be okay, actually. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Right now we're trying to kill the boss, and Idril's ulting. Oh, I could... I don't think it matters. Okay, no. The way the boss mechanic works is she attacks the last placed unit, but I don't think it makes a difference if... in that scenario. Oh, Idril might die here. Oh, no, Theowen's getting attacked. I have no idea what's happening. That's fine. Up is down, left is right. Who gives a shit? Yeah, this is the end. Okay, I got it. Nice. Alright, I could do 5 then. 6 is going to be a no-go. Oh, I forgot to ult with an assault. You can throw your pisk flasks now. They hit so fucking hard, those flasks. She's got terrible gear. They're hitting for 5Ks plus dots. Yikes. I can't wait to watch her go. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious. Part of me wants to actually try to get the A1 in her awakening, because it increases the duration of all her dots by, I think, a second or 2. Let me double check. Assault, awakening. Yeah, by 1 second. It's a pretty... It doesn't sound like much, but it's like pretty substantial. Because most of these dots last like 4 seconds, so if it's 5 seconds, it's like a 20% damage increase. I could try for another assault. Seems crazy, but I'll do it. Maybe if I hit an Idril or a Meryl, it'd be fine. Like any of the other people on the banner are good to have more of anyway. And then for a freak occurrence, if I hit a legendary, that's great. But getting an extra Nisalt would be nice. Oh, hi, Narvi. I mean, if getting the legendaries, the Vierna would be way better than Silas, objectively, I would say. Don't expect to see... Oh, maybe we should be able to get a purple, though. Maybe get a purple. Hoping for a purple. Hello, Rex. You're an A3 Rex now. I think you're A3. Let's see some purple. Ooh, Decimus. This is a great pull. Alright. Let's talk about Decimus for 1 second here, because it's actually... Oh, hold on. Oh, beginner training proc. Nice. Legendary dust, huge. Decimus is actually really important. I get to spend some legendary dust now on my Calypso. She has evil protection +2. What is this even? They gain the blessing every second, triggering 2 hit combos. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be able to get one more thing. And then one more CDR in that. So it's every 30 seconds now. Oh, I get to do one more. Even better. And it's more evil protection. Okay, it seems to be going in a certain direction there. There is that. Legally an item. I accept. So Decimus is a rare. It's one of the few actually good rares. And he's a total meme unit that you don't even have to gear out or skill up, I believe. He's really, really funky. So what he does... I don't think you have to skill him up. Maybe you do... Oh, you do have to unlock Defiance. Well, it's just one. That's it. He's done. So what he does is, he's a unit you place and pull constantly. And what he does is, when he were to die, he persists for 6 seconds as a body. And then his revive time is substantially reduced. His redeployment time is lower than, I think, lower than normal. And yeah, you just have to... You do want to skill up the Defiance to get the effect duration higher. That's about it. So if I hit Defiance, that's great. But he actually does do damage a little bit. But he's like mostly like a unit, a tactical unit is how I would describe him. So definitely want to work towards getting that done. But he could stay at his current, everything. I don't have to put any points in him at all. Because he walks in, he dies, and he walks out. That's the entirety of his existence, you know? So, very cool. Really cool to see him. Either way, let's pull some more. Maybe we'll get our A1 Nissalter. Maybe even an Epic at all would be nice. Hi, Glenn. I think I got like 2 more pulls probably if I feed a couple more rares to the grinder. Hope to see... Oh, hello, Glenn. Hope to see purple. Oh, yeah, there's a couple more diamonds. Not actually sure what the fuck Glenn does, but I keep seeing Glenn. You do anything of note? Just a tank. Just legally a tank. And that's that. 400 HP is pretty decent. How much HP does he have normally? Okay, he's got more than I thought. He's got 12,000. But that's not a negligible amount, I guess. You know what? That's something I totally forgot about. It even just said about the fusion. Yeah, I totally forgot about this. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. Okay. This is a whole other conversation. Oh, this would have solved such problems. Okay. Alright. So, it's fine. This is all fine. I forgot about the fusion system entirely. So, you can fuse units to get these certain epics. You could fuse these epics, I believe, as many times as you'd like. And you could work your way towards getting these 2 legendaries. Micah's okay. Salazar's way better for where he's at. Neither are relevant at the moment for me. But I would have loved to have had a Novris, you know, or a Livian instead of a Rex. So that's fine. So we're going to start working towards this. I totally forgot this exists. Also, Light Lock is great. Alright, this is our new priority, is working towards these. Oh, man. What a kick in the keister. Alright, let's lock down okay, which of these do I need? I kind of want to get a bunch of experience now and work towards getting those going. However, how far am I to the next one of these? N64. Where am I at the moment? Am I close to N64? I am. Alright, let's push towards N64, and then we'll run the rest of our multi-battles into that. Yeah, it's pretty hard for me to deal with the, this fully. Like, a couple got through. Not many. A couple got through. I want to say probably I'm at like 96% completion. That's my guess. 96%. Let's see what we got. 97. Yeah. It's pretty good. Definitely worth doing over doing the other stuff. Okay, I just unlocked Void Rift, apparently. So, Void Rift is something that'll be incredibly challenging at the moment, but will ultimately be the most important consistent resource in the game, bar none. So, what we do is you're going to progress through a weekly system of these challenges, and as we complete these challenges, we're just going to get rewards as we ride around in a little mount. But it's like consistent weekly rewards that are of a very high value. There's apparently a cutscene right now. That's very cool. So, at the beginning, we could do Void Rift easy and probably barely complete it. But eventually, we'll be able to do hard, elite, and Nightmare. Nightmare's the highest one, which gets you gleaming materials for getting exclusives, etc. So, Void Rift consists of us riding around on a mount and doing this. So, this is our basic mount. You can get better mounts as time goes on, but we're going to start with the first shittiest of the mounts, which is Little Horsey here. So, once we complete something in an auto battle, it also is locked in an auto completes from there on. So, we basically ride around and we like, click free resources, that's great. Oh, here's some more free resources, that's great. Auto fight chances, and then this is going to be the first actual fight, and this is where to get a little tricky. We do get a special assist from Volca, I believe, for the normal Void Rift, meaning we get to just use a Volca for free. Fantastic. This is probably a little bit above my pay grade at the moment. Let's see how hard how tanky are they. Alright, now we could probably do this. Void Rift is like designed to be quite challenging though for progression. We could lock down all the areas and maybe be okay. These sycophants are going to prevent healing from happening, but we're going to just kind of try to kill them before they kill us type vibe. I can't place a Volca. I guess I could put a Volca right there. Volca's a 1x3 fighter that does a slew of things, but one of the nicest things that Volca does is reduce, when she's awakened at least, reduce the redeployment cost of units, and then on top of that, she's going to add passive leech. You'll see me when I hit things, this is plus 72, plus 61. It's like 2% leech. Might not seem like a lot, but it's actually a tremendous amount for most base content, so having Volca's super valuable, which is why we're working towards getting her through, you know, the whatever means we referred to it as, the story missions. Yeah. She also applies debuffs and then does dots, I think, of Fizz AoE, so it applies like vulnerability and defense reduction and offense reduction. She's just like a powerhouse of a fucking unit. Use her forever, ever. And then you use the Tide, is what you use to unlock different awakenings in Volca for free. So it's part of the natural progression of the game. So eventually you just end up with an Awaken 5 or an A5 Volca, pretty much passively. But getting a Volca early on, she's totally someone you could just dump all your legendary skill crystals into once you unlock her. She's like I'm not going to put my legendary skill crystal into Calypso. Calypso's cool, but she's not impactful by skilling her up, really. Volca's impactful. Volca's in every team type unit. So now that I've done that, I could claim the rewards, Hero XP, and Stamina. Then we just move on to the next one and just kind of keep doing this onward until eventually we get to the bosses of Chapter 1, 2, and 3. And 3 has a bigger boss, then that's that. But the format of this is the same, which is kind of nice. Let's put you there. And then we're going to try a different strat for this. Okay, you're tankier than I was expecting. Let us put you there. I was hoping to kill them before they kind of got through, but might be able to, might have to place fighters down. I'm not sure if I do. We're going to try a no fighter strategy here. Let's try you there. I think Theowen can take the top lane himself if he just gets a healer. Anyway, I'm going to do Void Rift as far as I can, then we're going to claim, and then we're going to reassess. Alright, we're at the first boss of the place, and it's going to be incredibly difficult for me to do this, I think, because it's just, I think it's just hard in general. I kind of remember how to do it. It's, I think you place a range unit down on each side. I really need a second healer, is what I need. And then we do an opposite range unit up on the corners. And then I need a single target DPS going down this alleyway. So I might just plop a Nisalt down there and just start fucking jorking. Because right now he's charging his Jork bombs. Let's see. Let's see if the Nisalt Jork bomb special's enough. With her fucking dots pumping. And then you could... I think the Volca could just solo that corner. Oh, does she keep walking? Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if that's enough now. You know what? Idriel can ult and take care of it for right now. Once this fucker turns the corner, though. It's Jork bomb time. Alright, look at the Nisalt ult go. Look at the stacks of dots. Do you see how much fucking damage this does? I don't know if you could realize that, plus Calypso. It's just like a tremendous amount of single target when she starts fucking getting her Jork bombs ready. And that's what we're going to call them. They're called Jork bombs. Because that's what they are. I wasn't able to kill that dude as he walked by, but that's, I think, okay. I'm pretty sure that my tanks can take care of it for now at this stage. Yeah, I'm really looking for, at the end of, tonight, at the end of all of our upgrading, end of our play session, we're going to do our clan boss. And I'm really curious to see what the DPS is going to be. Probably going to be Theo and her Calypso, maybe still on first. Calypso maybe because she has gear now. But if I can get an assault to 50, that'd be really impactful. But I don't know if I want to. I kind of want to work on those fusions. Like, that's been really big, I think. So I want to work on the fusions and get that going. But there's the clear right there. This is where Idriel's great. Like, she just can attack stuff across the fucking map. So, very impactful. But, yeah. An assault fucking had the Jork bomb special. There's the first section done. So there's that. Boom. Ancient summon. Like, we get a lot of great stuff. So you hit claim. You don't have to hit claim at the very end if you want, but we are on to the next section. So there's 2 more sections like this that are really not much harder than that. If I can do that, I probably should be good for the next 2. And then we have the big boss at the end, which, depending on what boss it is, there's Torador or Lasir, the 2 different bosses. Torador is like a tank swappy meme mechanic, and then Lasir is about really just throughput DPS. But depending which one we get, it's going to yield a very different result. Let's try to clear this with just a bunch of DPS. This is the tentacle guy, I think, though. Okay, well, that just failed. Alright, cool. Can I get away with not doing this? I think I cannot. Fuck, alright. Alright, I've hit a wall. That's fine. We're going to pause on Void Rift for now, and then we're going to go back to our plan of getting a bunch of experience and doing natural progression. But Void Rift I have until the weekend, pretty much, to clear out. Sometimes you can weasel around, and yeah, here we go. I can weasel around and get a couple little more nuggets before I actually have to progress. Alright, there is our super cool purple, which does meet the requirement for our story, I believe, right? Nope, it was from a specific set. Twisted Blade. Okay, so that's going to be even longer than I was expecting. Well, if I want to try to push for a higher one, our Calypso is full purple now, which is kind of exciting. Alright, I'm going to set these multi-battles to run, and then I'm going to go and get food, and I'll be back. When I come back, we'll see what progress we can make on our fusions, and if not, we'll get our, Nisalt and our Theowin and our Calypso, whoever's not maxed. And that should be a pretty substantial difference. I'm back from lunch. My multi-battles are done. 500,000 energy and a ton of food also, so that's pretty cool. Let's go see what kind of impact that actually makes. Surprising to no one, I'm level 20. That's good. Level up. I should have something on the track here. And for quests, I'll have a bunch of gold. Alright. Now, let's look at the fusions here. So the most important... Let's see, do I have any of these fusions fully done? No, because I just missed all the rares. I didn't keep them because I'm dumb. Well, okay, let's I guess we'll just pull a couple, see if I can hit any of the rares I'm missing. I don't expect to get epics, but maybe I'll even get some of the rares I need. If I get a legendary, I'll poop, but any of the rares I'm missing? Nope, that's a Wagrak. Any of the rares I'm missing? What do we got here? Praetor? No. What else do we have? Oh, okay, an epic. I was not expecting that. And another Idril. Alright. So, this is our A1 for Idril, which just gives her 10% more basic attack damage. And also, we obviously get a 4-star chicken for that. We call them chickens, by the way, if you didn't know, because of games like Raid, but, or just like a loose term. The Assault we could maybe star up. I can, if I sacrifice him. Do I need him for a fusion? He's just a Nile. Do I need a Nile for a fusion? No. No. Theowins, which I don't really care about at the moment. Okay, he's fine to feed. He's a common. Whoops. So, where's our Nisalt? Quick add. Yeah, it's gonna fuck with our auto battles slightly, but that doesn't matter. And boom, she's 50 now. Dude, we got 3 level 350s. I don't have enough of her material to do it. The 100 damage does. It just makes her passive better. Do I give a shit about ascending her again at the moment? Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Anyway, who else are we working towards? I don't think anyone else is going to bother getting touched here. Those are all trash. We want to keep one of them, right? Because of the fusion. I'm not sure which one I need, but clearly one of these is used. It is in Theowin's fusion. Which I could also fuse an extra Theowin just to A1 him. It makes the slow to 75%, and I think the base slow is 50%. Yeah, so it makes it 25% stronger, which is not negligible. God, his other abilities are so good. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, moving on. I kind of don't want to bother with Gluttony right now, because I'd rather spend that energy on leveling up Lightlock. I want to use him as a healer, but I don't have an Aaron, so I have to magically get an Aaron, which I don't expect to get. Duradel. Interesting. I don't think I need him at all either. Oh, another epic. Holy shit. And wow, that's actually massive for a few reasons. So, Lili is a healer that I believe, yeah, is also required for Salazar. I just had to pull a Lili to get that to happen. And I did. But also, Lili's really good. I don't particularly think I want to feed Lili. That is a healer, though. This unlocks things. This definitely unlocks things. Also, she's a star piercer. As if my piercers couldn't get more wackadoodle. Alright, well, Lili is our new healer. So we're going to take the gear on her and put it on Lili. Camille is basically dead to us now. RIP Camille. But Lili's a healer that's really interesting. So, first off, she's a 3x4, and she's a piercer, so if we get a Lord, her range extends to 3x5. Her abilities are single target attack-based heal. She prevents fatal damage for 1 unit every 30 seconds, or 60 seconds, which is pretty huge. And her ult is, it quickly just heals people. The lower the better the heal. When the Thorny Protection is triggered, the saved ally gives damage increase. So whoever gets saved gets a big damage buff as well. We could just max her. I probably should just make her 50, but I can't. So we'll not deal with that at the moment. Alright, I think we'll probably save the rest of our resources healing-wise for food. Yeah, for making food. And I'm pretty sure I could do other stuff now if I wanted to. But let's... I can't even auto this? I can auto this. Okay. Let's auto this. And we'll come back when I finish the story section. Okay, so I had to redo some of my teams because I pulled out Camille. And I have a Gear Raid 1-7 done now which is nice. I pulled out Camille and put in Lili, since she's our new healer. And for that, we've got, a couple of things apparently are accomplished here. What is this for? This is for 22. You get a rare summon crystal. Nice. So with that, we get a couple gear upgrades. Oh yeah, if you see little hearts next to people, it's because I click favorited on them, and that means I heart them. And this is like, I know that these are like the, units I use more often, or what do you want to call it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 8 people I use pretty much. Idril's getting there, but yeah. So I could start swapping some people's gear over now. Like I have a better set for Nisalt here, which is nice. So now she's all epiced out. And I'm going to do the same for Lili. I think I got a piece of epic armor and weapons for her. The flat stats from going from 4 to 8 for purple gear is just so strong. So you always want to use the highest rated gear you have, especially when they hit something great like that suffix. But in general, just the flat stats is really, really important at the moment. So getting my people in full purple 8 is kind of like the baseline for where we're at. Pretty satisfied with our progress as far as unit progression now. So we're going to stop pulling shards until the weekend, because there is a event on the weekend. So Friday has new banners are up, and the specific units we're looking for amongst here is Nasande as a healer. Be fantastic. Maul as a long-ranged AoE unit is outstanding. He'd be great to pull. And if we do hit a legendary, Arrogance is pretty much like A+ tier, and he would be atrociously powerful. You would love to get him. And this guy is new, Malric. I'm not really exactly sure what his deal is, but yeah, he'd be interesting. Aside from that, we will be pulling our 1 ancient because we need any amount of lords, so that would be great. We're not going to actually have this divine up in time for our event. We might be able to get into these. We should be able to get into those points there. And then we'll have a couple more gems, but that's about it for that. Yeah, nothing much as far as my own personal rewards to progress. I can't get through the campaign fast enough to where we get a divine, I don't think. But we'll see. For now, I want to just toss an attempt on Dragon's Chasm here. We're going to try normal, and we're going to do normal with these units right here. This is going to be our team of 6, pretty much. We're not going to be placing our Lord, obviously. I don't think I have any other Lords that do remotely anything. So, because I don't have an Esoteric, I don't have a Piercer, I don't have an Infernal Lord. So this is our team. And we're going to do... The reason we're not doing more units is because their impact is going to be quite low. And I'd rather have less people to heal, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is swapping our camera down. And Lili is going to be right here, with Autumn in the middle. You, Theowen, Nisalt, and we'll put... Oh, not Barut, but Rex. Okay, there is our team. Okay, we could pull up our stat display, and we're going to be hitting ults pretty much as they come. And that should be that. And we'll get a pretty good idea of what our DPS is as we progress here. And you'll see the DPS will be kind of wonky-tonky for a little bit here. But we're about to shield in a second. Then we're going to blow our loads. 1, 2, 3. Boom, shield is down. And then we get to do all this DPS. And you'll see that Nisalt will actually probably have a decent chunk up of damage. Might climb the ladder there. Theowen and Calypso have a lot. But Nisalt's damage comes from her, dot, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, overall, it's going... I feel like this might be okay. I have to just save all my ults again for the shield, but the goal is to get, 240 Dragon's Blood, so might make it. We'll have our ult up in time, I think, for each shield, which is really all that matters. And obviously, Calypso just keeps growing in damage as the fight goes on. When she gets up to the max stone spirits. Boom, boom, boom. Shield went down so fast that time. Looks like Calypso's kind of begun to ramp, I guess. You can see Nisalt's holding her own a little bit with the dots, though. It is really wonky. She's a weird character, but the damage is not bad at all. Hard to beat Calypso, though, when she's attacking 5 times per each attack. This little team is good. It's not bad at all. Rex is legally doing damage. Autumn with the buff. I don't know if Nasalt's going to have her ult up in time. I think it's 128. It's like right now. Boom, boom. Pretty much, though, actually. Not bad at all. Bam. Down it goes. Big old chunk of Dragon's Blood. Calypso's about to pass 1,000,000 damage over here. Yep. She's fucking goated with the sauce. Good job, Calypso. Alright, now the rest is just autoing. I think I might get a Theowen ult before the time is over, but that's about it. Lily's doing a great job healing. She's dead, but she did a great job healing as she was up. Gonna wait 1 second here to Autumn, Theowen. Get that last spitting blade going. There goes the team, and that's that. 341. Alright, that's not bad at all. 341's good. So, what did I need to do to 1 key is the question. I don't really remember. It was 220. Oh, we blew it out of the water. Perfect. Alright, cool. So that's that. So I've got that one done. And then it would be the bottom chest of this one. Is that better than the top chest of this one? It looks to be identical. 80, 180, 80, 180. Okay, then the second chest is the same. Third chest is the ramp up. Okay, I can't get the third chest. But people actually kill hard, I believe. So if I could get to 50, which means like if I can kill the first shield even, I will get double loot if this clan can kill the boss. The reason you hear me hitting escape is because I'm pausing to retain time. I don't want to waste any time when it comes to setup. Just hope I can barely survive. The big claw might kill me. Shrink? No, it does nothing. Oh, he tanks it, that's right. Alright, well, if I have enough to get to 50, if I could survive 1 shield, we should be good here. It's gonna be in 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1, boom, boom, boom. Alright, how's the shield looking? It's close. Ooh, I barely made it. That's 50. Alright, we're good. Yes. Alright. Like in bottom chest Dragon 3. Like in top chest Dragon 2. Well, no way I'm going to survive much longer than this. So, that's okay. Schwonk. Rex, you're barely alive, buddy. Wonk, you're dead. You're so alive, you're dead. Schwonk. Salt is throwing piss jars out. God bless her. Piss jar, piss jar, piss jar. Amazing. Calypso almost had enough damage to push through the next shield, too. Blah. 99. Okay. Well, I don't think 100 was the next breakpoint, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's like 200 or something. It is 100. I'm a memer. That's fine. We got to 50. So we'll get this chest and that chest, which is pretty fucking sick. If I do say so myself. That's nice progress right there. Nice progress, nice progress. Oh, we start to get legendary insignias in the shop. Very good. As we upgrade our account, the shop upgrades too, so maybe we'll start to get better stuff in the shop. But that's pretty exciting, not gonna lie. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, back to progressing. I'll let you know if anything happens. He's a fun unit. I'm actually really glad we got him, really. He's gonna do some cool things. He's gonna do some cool things for us. Claim. 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 Ooh, 50k each. That's a lot. Clear stage 8 of every insignia raid. Okay. What a bump. I do see the 3 times auto fights over there, which is fun. There's like a lot of things on this track that are kind of a meme, but that's going to be one of them. Alright. So, that's a bit of a push they want to give us. Let's see. Let's put some levels into Gluttony. Clear each thing. Man, not having any AoE mages sucks for that one. I want to keep pulling for an assault. I've got a hard-on for an assault now. Yeah, watch me go. I'm doing it. I'm going to get another fucking epic. It's going to be an assault this time. We got an Idril. I can't fail. I got 2 more pulls. Alright. 2 more pulls in a dream. Show me purple. Dagn. Alright, I'm out of fucking pulls, actually. Psych, I got one more pull. And purple? Come on. No. That's not an assault. Alright, that's 7, no problems. We can do 8, no problem. Definitely. I feel like I'm pretty good. The only one I'm really concerned about is endurance. I just don't know if my healer could heal enough. Like, I don't know if she could take care of it. I don't know. I'm questioning it, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll do that one last, I guess. All right, there's Mage 8 done. Handily, no problems at all. Melee 7 and 8. This is gonna be, I don't know what the fucking. Okay, I have one platform now. Un platform, but I do have Gluttony, so he should be able to do. And Rex, probably my weakest one. I'm gonna kind of cheat and not place a healer and just do Theowen though. Eventually you have no platforms for the melee ones. Chomp. He's bigger now. Might have to swap out Theowen periodically with like different platform units because they're gonna get kind of doinked as we go on. This is gonna be hard here. This is the part that I'm worried about. Because he can only block 2, and if I can't kill them fast enough, they're gonna just walk through. Oh, Theowen Blade. Barely. Alright, I gotta pull him out, put a healer in here. But I don't like my odds here, I'll tell you that much. Gotta get the chomp up. Chomp, attack, I ult, and I pull him, and I put in my mage. That's the play. Nice, very clean. Alright. That's the power of placement, you know, and forethought. So next is endurance. This is the one that I thought was going to be quote-unquote harder. Okay, Rex is down. That's fine. I could temporarily place units and just let them die. Yeah. Not the end of the world. Alright, good, we got it. This is about placement rotation. Oh, I say we got it, but I'm watching my Gluttony almost die here. Okay, he survived. Fuck, though. That was a little close. Easy and clean. I don't know why the other one was so much harder, but there you go. There's 8 done. Alright, that's all the 8s for the promotion raids complete. Pretty comfy. Pretty comfy stuff. I go back to camp and my storyline should be... Oh yeah. Claim. Own 4 heroes of promotion grade 4. Alright. Well. That's a little bit of a fuck you. Promotion grade 4 is tricky. I think my best bet is to just do the rares because they're so much easier to promote. Otherwise, it's going to be just way more of a burden. I want to star up Rex. I guess I could make Rex start up, and then to promote him I need a bunch more of that material. 4 of these, and we'll come back when these are done, I guess. Okay, we got our 15, so it is time to promote Rex. Congrats on promotion 4, Rex. That's where you will lie. And there is a couple things to claim, actually. Claim. Claim. Insignia bundle. Claim! Look, it's our first legendary extract. Amazing. Own a level 35 or higher. Claim. Clear campaign N514. That we do have to do. Level 19. We're busting. We're busting up. We're busting down. I did just get as a reward one of these. An insignia bundle. Just 10 of any insignia. We'll probably use them on marksman ultimately, but I think for now I'll use them on melee because I want to get Gluttony to 4. And yeah. It's funny, you can see all these things I have that I can't use yet. But I do have 1 ancient summoning crystal for the weekend, so that's kind of exciting. Tons of energy, but we're just going to keep stockpiling it because N514, we're at 8, so we have a little bit of progression to go through here. There's a goddamn shadow wizard throwing cannonballs at me. I'm not sure what it did, but he's doing something. Unless I hit a brick wall, I'm going to progress my way towards the end of normal 5, and then we'll catch up at the end of that. It should be pretty easy, though, I think.